Hi, I'm John D'Amico, the writer and director of Very Little, a one-act stage play set to premiere this August at the New York Fringe Festival. Very Little is a story about the Civil War, about a small troop of Union soldiers sent on a reconnaissance mission to the Everglades. There, on the hottest night of the year, one young corporal accidentally shoots a Native American woman. Very Little is a play about the Civil War, about the scope and lingering impact of it on every facet of American life, but in a larger sense, it's simply a story about the toll of war on the human psyche. It's a story about living with guilt, about growing up, about coming to grips with your actions and your fears.
When I first heard about Very Little, I think what interested me the most was the idea of being lost in combat, primarily in the Civil War, when communication was very scarce.
It kind of shows the other sides of war and the really horrifying parts of war that we don't get to explore too much.
Was very intrigued, having not known that there were any Civil War soldiers in the Everglades, to explore that element of our history.
I've been able to really read up on more of the Native American women and what they've gone through and all the pain that they've experienced, and it's been really interesting to kind of get to know their side of the war, their side of what they experienced.
While it is a historical play, what's cool about it is these characters are so relatable, and they're going through things that people now could really understand, from tragedy to kind of this basic question that keeps hitting me over the head is, what are we doing here?
It's about so much more than the Civil War alone. It's a story about growing up. I think it sort of relates to a lot of other wars. There's elements of Vietnam and World War II, and just, I think it's bigger than what it's about. It's very little, but it's also very much.
The show has already been accepted by the New York Fringe Festival, which assures us a run of at least 5 days in downtown Manhattan in August.
We're already 1 month into production and only 1 month remains. We simply need a few essential resources to get us through this last phase of production. We need help in renting rehearsal space, in renting period costumes, advertising, and building our sets.
Any little bit helps. $100 could buy us a period costume. $20 could spot us an hour in rehearsal space. Even $1 could help out.
And please, if you're in the New York area, tell your friends and come and see us in August.